Hello, everyone. Welcome to the fully in-depth review of this Pokemon Presents 20 on Pokemon Day 2025, coming from the number one Zygarde fan. Now, we are getting some Legend ZA content review, whatever. I've been waiting for a year. I had a heart attack when I found out that it was coming out. I've already watched the trailer, so you're not going to see any crazy reaction now, but I'm going to be analyzing everything in this Pokemon Direct. Every frame of this will be studied in like a college kind of holy shit kind of thing going on. Okay, let's go through. Who gives a fuck? Guy talking, who gives a fuck? Ew, animation, ew. Oh wow, that would be cool if it was not Pokemon Unite or this is just a dead game. Oh, what's this? Pokemon Unite, who gives a fuck? It's Unite, who gives a fuck? This is okay, this is actually cool. I actually like Pokemon cards. What was that in the sky? You saw that? Whoa, hold on, what's this? I skipped through all this when I watched it for the first time. Yeah, I predicted this. This Arceus? Yeah, triumphant light, that's very cool. It's coming tomorrow? Oh, cool. Okay, moving on. Now, real Pokemon cards. What's this? They're Mega Evolutions. I saw Mega Lucario. Like the thing, of course. Hold on, what is this? Let me just... There we go. Okay, it's not that serious. We already know EX is in the game. Oh, it looks different. Mega Lucario. Oh, that does look different. Mega Evolved form of Lucario. Yeah, 3 prize cards? That's crazy. I don't play it, so... Oh, hello, Mega Lu. These look very cool. I need to analyze this very quickly. Can I zoom in on this? Oh. I can't. Well, I think I could. That's a set we don't know. These are new Pokemon cards coming out. Brand new. Mega Evolution is coming into this year. Cool. New series, but a lot. Wow. Okay, who cares? Who cares? By the way, I'm not reviewing this because who cares? Okay, no, this is fucking sick. This is so cool. So basically, it's just being able to play Pokemon battles competitively on your phone. Like, that is so, like, I don't know why they haven't done this sooner. That is so smart. And I don't... Oh my god, he actually just got hyper beamed. Rest in peace to a dinosaur. So it's like being ran by satellites, which is cool. Mega Evolution. There is Terastal. Now, we didn't see any Z moves. That is incredibly tragic. Unless I missed something. No. Well, I mean, we asked for Pokemon Stadium. This is exactly what you wanted, right? Like, even better. Do we know when it's coming out? Planning. Oh, it's also coming on Switch? This game will have to be free, right? Like, it must be free on mobile. This is gonna be like a game for... Like, this will make Pokemon so popular. This is such a good move. This could be like the next Clash Royale because, you know, I hear people playing about Clash Royale all the time. And this is just that but with Pokemon. But like, you know, a bit more hard. Or, you know, thinking, I guess. I don't know, I don't play a lot of Clash Royale. Do you know when it's coming out? Wait, so can you catch your own Pokemon in this game? It's gonna be Gacha. Fuck. This is just their version of Gacha. They've already got fucking Pokemon cards. Well, at least they're doing well on the mobile. Like, Pokemon makes perfect sense to go on a mobile. Am I missing something? Do we have any release date? I don't know why I started talking to the Mexican Game Freak developer or whatever. Oh, it's a new office. Cool. A bit random, but sure, whatever. Yeah. Oh, I do like my Pokemon cards. Do they have any new sets? Are they trying to sneak anything in? I can't read that, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm not very good at Spanish. Okay. Okay, this is what's important. This is the big one. So I have a lot of things to say here. Okay, first of all, I looked at the screenshot. It looks a bit grainy. But it's fine. I don't mind. When it comes out on the Switch 2, which the Switch 2 should be out by the time this comes out, or at least at the same time, this will look a lot better, I think. It might run a bit better. It looks a lot like Scarlet and Violet, but it mixes PLA. Now, obviously, when I looked at this for the first time, this is clearly not the past. That is a modern turnstile. I've been to Paris. They use these. This is modern day, if not the future, which completely caught me off guard. Moving on. New trainers. Did we get the other one? No. Just the girl. Too bad. The girl looks a lot better in the male. They're wearing green. Yeah. So, that is obviously holographic. That looks way modern compared to previous Cals and X and Y. I was shocked that this was future. I couldn't believe it. I wouldn't say it's far future. This is like modern day Pokemon, I suppose. I mean, it's not like they haven't had teleporters before. I see a Furfrou. I've had Sandile. Okay. What the fuck? This is so weird. And I like people would say, oh, well, it's just the starters. These are the weirdest picks ever. These are so strange. 2 Gen 2 Pokemon? 2 Gen 2 starters makes such little sense. I don't understand. I don't understand whatsoever. My friend is a huge fan of Chikorita. Like I think it's his favorite Pokemon. So, fine. I'll let this one slide. Fuck this guy. I never liked pigs. I never liked pig Pokemon ever. So I was hoping for Litten. I didn't care about the grass starters. I don't like any of the grass starters except for Rowlet. And Totodile is fine. I was hoping for Piplup, but Totodile is fine. I was really hoping for Litten though, and we get the fucking pig. I'll be choosing this one, just because I don't like these two. But maybe if we see the Mega Evolutions, which they should, we should really be getting new Mega Evolutions this game. But yeah, I'll be choosing this one. Unless something cool happens to the other two. Now, this game looks good. This game does look good. Now, you can see there, it does look grainy. You can see up there. But I think this is ran on the Switch 1. I have to assume it is, since they showed the title at the start, Switch 1, or just the regular Switch logo. Chikorita fighting a Bunnelby. So you can even see with the fucking snake alert symbol, that was also a hologram. It is clearly its future. So he killed that. We'll later see that we'll get the Stars Daisy thing when we knock out a Pokemon fully, which makes a lot of sense, because later on we'll see that the fucking action is a lot different. And you can also see these gates, which have a number on it, and they called these the wild zones, I think, or the the place where you catch wild Pokemon. And you see that's a catch on a mission. The Pokeballs are normal; they are not different like they are in PLA. Now, I'll get to it after this. So, we see teleporters will bring you up to the higher areas. And we see that this is kind of like the base of operations. We'll be going in and out, which is awesome. We're able to climb on buildings, and you'll see here we have a glider of sorts. Very cool. Now since this is no longer the past, we probably won't be getting any new versions of trainers that we already had, like with in PLA we had Arazu and just all the main characters like Laventon and Komodo were all like versions of Sinnoh trainers, and other regions as well, but they're what ancestors, that's the right word. Now you won't be getting that because this is just modern day. Now, noticing a lot of green. There's green on his jacket. There was green on their uniform at the start of the trailer. Zygarde. And we all know Zygarde is the best Pokemon ever made, and it's not even close. So that is great. Even the roofs are green, and the signs are green. Now, who is this? Do you think that could be related to a character we already know? Some people say Lima from Pokemon Sun and Moon. I don't see it. But oh well, who cares? Totodile, Tepig, they're fighting. Now, the Pokemon follow you as you run. We'll see more in depth later. But this is incredibly cool. But I can't help but be worried. Okay, hold on. One other thing I have to notice. Why would there be a Pyroar? You're fighting a Pyroar, which doesn't look like it has a trainer. Next to a Pyroar statue. That must be a boss, right? Yeah, that is a boss. There's no way. Or it's just a wild Pokemon. Or it's like a mini boss, I don't know, like an alpha. Like they had in PLA. So we have the Lucario. They're about to Mega Evolve. Sure. I never cared for Mega Lucario. He's just Lucario, but cool looking. You get to see all these Mega Evolutions. We can see we have Gardevoir, we have Kyogre. Kyogre, Gyarados, we have Mega Ampharos, all that. Okay, now, this is the new area. We have two characters here. This one looks like Briar from the anime. Not the anime, the DLC. And this guy has a green waistcoat. Oh, waistcoat, you know, there's a green shirt, which means Zygarde. Could this guy be related to Exoric? Is that a Boneri headband? I think this could be Exoric, you know, the fucking team player scientist. My friend pointed that out, and I didn't see it, but now I do. Now look. Call me crazy. Doesn't that look a little bit like Zed? Z. You see that? This is the Zygarde house. No, actually, this is a hotel. This is a hotel, and within is a fucking Z. That is so incredibly crazy. I thought I was throwing out the idea that AZ would be in this, but now that I know it's modern day, it makes perfect sense. He is a hotel. He's a hotel owner where you'll be fucking staying at. He's got his Floette over there. He's got a house which looks like the chateau from Pokemon X and Y. And we can see his Floette is all well and good after she returned to him in the the trailer or the end of X and Y. Oh, I didn't realize he had a little butthole, and it's white. But look, he is there in all of his glory. Now this is 10%. I was really hoping we get like 100% or something, but oh well. Obviously, he is in the game. 100% Zygarde has to be in the game. Otherwise, I'm not buying this game. No, that's not true. I'll be playing it. But listen. Two things I'd like to point out. Zygarde looks fucking great. He's going to do it. Oh, he looks so cool. Okay, I have to go back. So here we have AZ. He's all cool. Okay. People are worried that they said, oh, the game will be strictly in Lumio City, right? Now, we saw previously in the trailer the characters running around near this thing, and now Zygarde is here, which means obviously we're able to explore. This is the middle of the map, which means this is not a small map by any means, and it won't be divided like PLA was into different regions. I kind of like the different regions in PLA, but obviously those gates, which the numbers on them, will block you out unless you reach a certain rank, like the star rank from PLA. Now, I don't know if entire sections of the city, if you look at a map of Lumio City, I'll put it up on the screen now, but you can see that there are sections, like Paris is also structured like that. You'll probably be restricted from those areas until you reach a higher rank, or a higher, level. And you have to beat a boss or a trainer or a gym to progress to that next area. Well, you'll get more Pokemon, more high level Pokemon. Now, I'll show you soon, but you saw those gates, they had a number on it, and you're not going to be able to get into those until you get to that rank of star, you know what I mean? And Zygarde looks great, I have to keep saying that. So look, like Paris is a huge city. Now, when I say that you'll be blocked out of these areas, I think you can run from here all the way around up to here without going through any loading zones, because it's all one big open area. This is going to be on both the Switch and the Switch 2, which I think the Switch 2 will be out by the time this comes out, if I just an educated guess. Now, it looks fantastic. This game looks so good. Now, let's keep watching. I have to point out a few things. That wasn't there before. This is my first time. Do you see that shit? Did you fucking see that? Slow this shit down. Look very carefully at the little line between Z and A. How do I slow it down? They changed the noise, by the way, for when the Z and the A shows up. I've watched the first trailer too many times. I know the sound. That part doesn't mean anything. Logo looks great, by the way. What's the red? What is that red? That's either two things. Team Flare or the evil Zygarde we got in the anime. Or something else completely. But that little red there, which I know I'm fucking on copium here, that's something new. That is something else, yeah? We don't know what that is. That's something that's gonna be in the game. Let's finish that and put it back to normal. Was that tinge of red always there? I am so fucking crazy. Hold on. Okay. This is so janky. Look, no red. I've had this exact image up on my desktop fucking background for a whole year. I know there was no red there. There was no red there before. I fucking swear to God. And now there is. You can see it right there. Right there. Alright, before I have a heart attack, I'm going to keep watching. Thank you. Yep. And probably the entire world so far. Uh-huh. These look like Ace trainers. You know what I mean? Like the harder ones. These are the new Pokemon stops. Okay, this is the number gates I was talking about. There is looks like a Cubone guarding it. And inside there are Pokemon. Now, I don't know what Pokemon that is. It looks like fucking, I don't know, Poochyena. But look, you will have to get to whatever rank 4 is to get in there. Otherwise, no game. New area. I can count the pixels on that, but look, you can see the logo. You can see it over there as well. Whatever this new corporation is, they're completely taken over this whole city. And these triangles look like the Triforce are everywhere. They were inside the other building as well. Just something to keep note of. Also, this guy's in the game. Okay. Holographic people talking. This is gonna be the Holocaster, as I think it was called in X and Y, which Lysander invented. You could see that, and you could talk to them like a holo. You can move your 3DS, and it would be a 3D image. It's all very cool. But yeah, that's just going to be a new version of that. Nothing much there. Is a potion here, so it means we can buy potions. Yay! There's a Cloncher evolution. I can't remember his name. Bagon and Larvitar. These two kids have very strong Pokemon. We have an Aegislash. This one should get a Mega Evolution. Also, I saw that they did not announce any new Mega Evolutions. This is slightly worrying. Because before the leaks said, oh, we're getting Mega Zygarde and Mega Zeraora. But obviously the rest of the same guys' leaks were complete bullshit. At least regarding Pokemon Legends EA. So, we have no guarantee of any new Mega Pokemon right now, yeah? Which means they might not add any new Mega Pokemon. Knowing Nintendo and the Pokemon Company, there's a very good chance they won't. But they should. The shit Pokemon, nice. Looks fine. We can see, this looks like the area where you collected your, what you call it? Starter Pokemon. Such weird pics. Nobody in a million years would ever guess that combination. And if you did, you should go fucking try the lottery. Headphones. Headphones. Okay. Very important. This is a Team Flare fucking... Look, there it is. That's just the Team Flare logo. Team Flare is still around, clearly. Because this is the red restaurant where you would talk to Lysander. So they're not gone. Lysander is not dead. Well, I don't actually remember what happened to him at the end of X and Y, but he is going to be back, or at least... Urbane and Tawny. Urban. Town. You feel me? Look at the size of this man. Holy shit. And is that a tail? He does not have a tail. Like, that is not a normal... This is 3,000-year-old man. This guy is like 8 foot fucking... I don't know. But he has a tail. I don't think that's actually a tail. But he is the owner of this hotel. Where, I don't know. I can't tell if it's got green. And green means Zygarde in all cases, right? Now the thing is, I can't tell if this hotel or the other big fucking tower where the company works is where our like home base is going to be. Or maybe it'll just be Lumia's tower. But you get what I mean? Do you think Clement will be in this game? I'm just rambling. It's crazy. He looks so good. Cool. Quasartico Inc. Quasartico? Right. Jet. Now, this is she's got moon earrings, which means Lunala. I don't know. I'm just looking into this. Look into this too much. Look at the size of this man. Holy shit, this guy is an absolute unit. He looked way more bigger. I said not taller, but bigger in when he had the big fucking waistcoat on. Remember that? But yeah. He looks happy again. Okay. Now that was obviously in the center of the city, you can see that. That's in the middle. Lumia's Tower is right here. Yep. So this is going to be the first area you enter. This is going to be like Obsidian Fieldlands of this game. Now, I was going to say this before, but we saw the way, like, going up to the top of the buildings, you would enter these teleporters. I really hope there's ride Pokemon. I don't want to just be walking around and just trying to fucking get everywhere by just running, right? It was Legends... PLA was really good because you had the Weirdeer, you had the Braviary, the Hisuian Braviary, and you had all that stuff. You had the fucking fish guy as well, all the new Pokemon, right? And I really hope they do something like that. Maybe it's... Now, what if they did that with Zygarde? What if Zygarde was like able to fly and shit like that, and he would become your partner throughout the game? But no, this is just me being stupid. But listen, I don't want to have to like run all the way across the map. Sure, you can probably fast travel, but I really want a fast way to get across the map like you could in PLA, right? I don't want to be running. That's just all I'm saying. When I'm going from building to building, I thought we had the little glider thing, but I hope there is just a fast way, okay? You know, just fucking fly, right? Yeah, wild zones. So instead of making big, vast, open areas like in PLA, they decided to just go way into the city setting. They were serious when they said this game's on Lumios, right? They weren't pulling any punches. It's not like the area surrounding Lumios is considered Lumios. This is the city that we're in. Obviously, it's been way upscaled from X and Y because of software limitations. But you see that? It's like you can go up on top of buildings, and these green gates are the borders of where Pokemon will be able to be caught. Now, I kind of wish you could just catch Pokemon anywhere. You know, maybe you can. Maybe outside these wild areas you can still find some Pokemon. But clearly that won't work with how the battle system works, right? What was that in the background? Sorry, I'm being a bit specific here. It's just another Swablu. My bad. Okay. UI looks absolutely fantastic. I love the UI. It is so clean. The 6 Pokemon again. Not like one is reserved for the Z Pokemon. I'm not going to say his name. I've said his name too much already. But yeah, okay. I was right. I was so right. I just noticed that. Wild Zone 1. In the bottom right section of the fucking thing. I was right. Okay. Now, I hope this isn't the only Wild Zone in this entire quarter or entire section, 5th, of the map. Because look at the size of it. Unless there's a whole other part behind this building, this thing is not big. And if there's only one of these per zone, which I doubt there will, you can see it here. Yeah, it doesn't even go that big. You can see the end of it there. This cannot be everywhere. It's just not, right? There has to be more. And you can see a kind of scale for how big the map is going to be. You can kind of create a big circle that encompasses what the mini-maps look like. The mini-map shows a little bit. So the map is big. That's what I'm trying to say. But this cannot be the only wild zone in this entire section. They have to have more. Of course they will. I'm being stupid. Oh, fuck. Okay. I was a bit worried, because I wasn't a Crosshair when I watched it for the first time. And when I watched it back this morning, or not this morning, a couple hours ago, I was worried because back in PLA, you would have this kind of thing, where you would see where you're aiming your Pokeball. And now that goes around the Pokemon regardless. You might be thinking, oh, he's aiming with the little thing. No. That's just around the Pokemon either way. But look, I didn't see that. There's a crosshair. It's turned into a shooter game. Yeah, there's a crosshair. Okay, we're good. We're safe. We are still throwing Pokeballs like we usually do. And we can go left and right. Probably by using the D-pad. Or a bumper. Probably the D-pad. And look, there's a flying wing, which means either you're able to fly in this area, or we can fast travel to this area. And there's a little up logo here in the yellow, which can either mean that there are boosted Pokemon here, I don't know, or that is like a fast travel point, where you could see that the guy teleported to the top of the building. But if you go back to the Fletchling, that also has a little arrow. I doubt that's it though. I'm just pointing shit out. I have to point everything out. Okay, the battling system. Okay, we have to take this in. As you can see, super simple battle logo or UI. We have the name of the Pokemon, we have the level, gender, HP, and we have the moves. 4 moves still. But man, running around, it will follow you. You click an attack and it will do that attack. And now obviously some attacks might take longer to come out. There might be fucking frame advantages or whatever. We have no idea. We haven't seen enough. But you are going to choose these attacks by pressing X, Y, B, and A. I did not say that in the right order, but you know what I mean. It's going to be like Xenoblade, if you've ever played Xenoblade. So this will be... that'll be Y, that'll be X, that'll be A, and that'll be B. And that's how you choose the attack, and they run around. Now, means that there's no more turn-based. This guy used to eat leafage. And you'll see he's going to use Raver Leaf now. And you didn't see it go down there, but you can see there's a cooldown for each move. I'm just trying to think, what does that mean? Because obviously there's still going to be type advantages, but that is nothing like we've ever had before. Turn-based is gone. This is more like Pokken, and Pokken is way more than this. But you know what I mean? This is very, very, very different. And moves are going to function in different ways. I don't think Protect Is Protect gonna work? It's just gonna really higher defense, make you slower maybe? I think there's gonna be a whole thing by increasing your attack. Are there still gonna be status moves? I don't know. We don't know enough. Because is there still gonna be status moves? Poison? Moves that will increase your attack? Because if they are, you can't just use that at the start of a battle. That'd be so overpowered. Right? So obviously, when you go into a battle, Sword Stance won't be fully charged. The other attacks might be. But Sword Stance will still have to charge at the start of the battle, otherwise it's just free attack. You understand me? Now I know. I'm just trying to get as much detail as possible. And I've been talking for a while now, so we're going to keep going. And obviously XP. XP share is still a thing. Oh yeah. Killing a Pokemon will not let you not be able to catch it. It might die after a couple seconds, but you still have an opportunity to catch it, which is interesting. Not much to say other than that. Yeah, it's crazy. No, okay. Leer. There we go. We still have, status moves or, stat moves. Water Gun has... These two have just circles. Water Gun has a dot in the middle, which means it's super effective against the Tepig, naturally. Okay, so not every move is just going to hit. You have to land it. Which is going to mean that complete moves that used to be good are just going to be shit if they just don't have a good hitbox. This is such a different kind of battling we've never seen before. That it's going to be so interesting to see how each move works. Protect. Protect is in the game. And it just won't do damage. Well, I gotta go back and see what moves we have. Bullet Punch, Dragon Pulse, Aura Sphere, and Protect. Aura Sphere will make sense. Bullet Punch might be... I don't know how Bullet Punch will work if the other Pokemon's running around. How... So we get to see what all these moves would look like if the Pokemon were actually doing it. It's gonna be really weird. But let's keep going. Let's see, we got just evolved forms of regular Pokemon. Okay. Stealth Rock. Now, you see that? That's incredibly cool. That is so cool, right? That means you cannot enter that area now. Is that what that means? That's just created a field of area, an AoE, where the other team's Pokemon just can't go in, otherwise they're gonna get damaged. That's so cool. And obviously it's gonna hit a Pokemon in the air as well. That killed the Talonflame! And obviously you can see all the fucking rocks start to disappear. Look. So it's only for a limited amount of time, but that is so cool! I love it! Oh, wow. That's Flamethrower. Level 44, Pyroar. Maybe that's an alpha. Or maybe there's just no alphas. That would make sense. Sand Tomb Dig will be interesting to see. Rock Slide makes sense. Screech. Okay, sure. And the game looks great. This looks so good. So much better than Scarlet and Violet. Maybe this is on the Switch too. Okay. It's fine. Mega Evolution's cool, but I'm not the biggest fan ever. I kind of just like, oh, Mega Evolution's back. That's cool, but it's not a selling point for me. It's cool, but I'm not super interested. New Megas would be cool. But if they're only bringing back the old ones, then I don't really care. You can see the map there? Now. What is this? This looks like ZA's room. And he's got a photo of someone. It looks messy, which means they're researching. This is Sycamore's room. I'm calling it now. This is Professor Sycamore's room. Wherever that is. Green. Okay, hold on. We have dark blue, regular blue. I need to fucking just keep watching. This is too much. You see that? That's a Zygarde cell. So we will be collecting Zygarde cells throughout the map. Is Zygarde going to just be the fucking Spiritomb in this game? I fucking hope not. No, they can't do that. I don't think this is actual gameplay. But look. More of the triangles, obviously. It looks gelatinous. You can see through it. Hold on, I never saw that before. There's a little hexagon thing inside him. You see that? That's cool. As you can see, the map is big. This is close to where Zygarde was in the previous image. Late 2025? Fine. As long as the game's real, sure. Yeah. Screenshots and game footage, not final. Products, content, features, subject to change. Yeah, they have to put that on there. And this. I don't know why they would show this. I don't really get this. This is a promotional match announcement. What? Now, the first thing I thought of this one was Dynamax. But I don't think so. Now, red and blue, which it's probably just matching the colours which they use for its design, is Xerneas and Yveltal. But another thing, whoever sent out this announcement, it was the fucking Quasar group. Quasar fucking whatever it is. Because look, the triangles are back. The triangles is just the fucking logo of this new group. I have no idea what that was supposed to mean. What, is that meant to be this fucking Pokemon League? Who gives a shit? Okay, whatever. And I think that's the end. What have you got to say for me? Yeah, I can wait. Thank you, mate. Also, I just want to say the music looked great in ZA. Okay, Pikachu. Blow up the screen and make Zygarde come out. No, okay.